Hey, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
There he goes. Better than him running at us. This is the camp spot. It's 11 a.m. opening day. Got our food hung up there. And it took a long time to dig this out and make a flat area, and it's still not big enough. But it'll work. We had two hunters, a guy and a girl, down there, come up this way, and right here they went straight in. Not sure how far or what their plan is, but I saw them go right in that way. Our plan is to go up over this hill away from the trails and catch a meadow way up there, circle around and look for a morning spot, an early morning spot. Okay, it is 1 in the afternoon and my dad and I split up. He went to a different area that's a little bit more accessible, and I've got a lot of practice going through this type of stuff. North is out that way, so I got the wind pretty much at my face. The wind's coming right at me. So working my way up and want to drop in on the north side and see what I see. I know that there are some small pockets of water up on this side, and ready for something to jump up and shoot it. I forgot to tell you, the camera that I labeled bear camera, last night while we were sleeping, 0.13 miles away, 2 bulls. One went right up to the camera and started sniffing it. It's a spike in a 4x1. He lost half of his side, or one side. But there's bulls here. It's only August 25th. Nothing bugled at all last night. But there were elk 1/10 of a mile from us while we were sleeping at 4 a.m. I made it to the north side. What you're looking at right now is basically the peak of the highest area in the whole place. And right down there is the north side. And it looks really good. So I'm going to creep over here more. Keep hearing stuff down there. Well, I've managed to get myself way back in it again. But I came across a bunch of rubs. I think that's a rub. I think there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. There's a real good one right there. In fact, I see them all over in here. This place is where the bulls like to hang out year after year. Look at the size of this rub here. Up and down both sides. There's another one there. There's another one right. Look at that. Zoom. I got zoom. There's another one right there. Well, I think I found the spot that they would like to hang out. Look at the size of that rub right there. Looks like there's an older one right there. Come on, zoom. There's an older one right here in front of me. Now this is my spot to sit till dark. I can easily navigate myself back to the camp. About 45 minutes to an hour walk back to the camp. I came from way up there, so I don't have high hopes of seeing anything this evening. But the trail comes down through here and heads out to the meadow. And there's a natural spring out there to the left. one I showed in a few videos ago. So, as you can see, I got a nice gray shirt on. I blend right into these rocks and all these dead. Can you see me? Just trying to get my bearings, and I think this hillside that I'm on here goes up, and then it kind of goes like that and over that way. So just on the other side of this hill is where I ran into that group of elk when I came up from the four-wheel drive trail. And at the bottom of this hill is where I ran into them, where I was heading out to the four-wheel drive trail. Had one encounter with an elk. It was by itself in deep dark timber. Way up and over this. 57 yards was as close as I've gotten. And then I lost it in the trees and never saw it again. Well, the trail camera that I got all the activity on was attached to this dead log. And all those animals were coming down right through here. It's actually the only trail camera that worked for the entire 2 weeks that I had it up. So they go down there, and they also come right through here. So this is literally like a 15 to 20 yard shot. A lot of the mule deer bucks just came trouncing down through here. Right now the wind is coming at us this way, and taking their scent up and over the hill. We're just playing the odds right now that that's still their food source out there, and that they may still be going to that freshwater spring. I'm gonna go check that spring out in the morning. But as soon as that sun gets over those trees, I'll be able to see much better. Nothing's come out yet. Be in the next 45 minutes if something does come out. This is our camp. We just packed it up and built this entire retaining wall shelf for a flat spot on this hillside with that $12 shovel. Well, it's time to pack up and go home, work 2 18-hour days, come back and do it again. My dad got a head start because I packed his pack out to this spot and then went back and got mine. So he's right way down there. He's made quite a good time. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. Yeah, there he is, just to the left of those trees. There he is. I gotta catch up. Saw one elk and no deer. Very disappointing. They may be going to different water sources or areas that's more convenient to get to water. That's my theory. I'm gonna try that four-wheel drive trail. We're coming in from the east, where I saw them 2.5 weeks ago. I saw a herd. It's either the same herd twice or two different herds in the same day on that northeast facing side that is right up from an actual named creek that has good water in it. So I was camped right up in that little flat spot there, and I could see the other guy and girl, were camped right down here. This is actually a pretty awesome camp spot. Kind of jealous. Looks like they may have been coming here for a long time to this specific spot. I could see they had their food bag hung over that branch there. It's pretty tucked in and secluded. actually a really good spot. No, he's coming up to the trail. I see him through the bushes. I'm not going to go close to the bear. Nah, he's still in the berries. I see him. There he is. Bear season doesn't start for a few more days. We're about 75 yards from this guy. Berries. Make a nice carpet.
Hey, Bear. Hey, Bear.
There he goes. Better than him running at us. Wanted to thank everybody who commented on the last several videos. It's kind of encouraging knowing that someone is actually watching these. The first weekend out, we went out, spent the night Friday night, which was the night before opening day. Hunted Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and didn't have much luck. I've got some excuses. First one is the full moon. That messed everything up, of course, and how hot it was. It was extremely hot. We were both drinking 3 liters of water a day and just sweating profusely. I've been working all week. I thought I could get it done in 2 days, but I injured myself working too much. So I'm trying to nurse my back and my knee back to health so that I can go out Monday. Monday will be, I think, the 2nd. Or is that the 1st? But it's the beginning of bear season, and I'm going to be looking for that bear. And I have 2 other bears on camera, so I know there's at least 3 bears in that valley. I've got an over-the-counter archery bear tag. It's a limited tag. There was only 150 of them. The windscreen, getting that taken care of today so that I can actually talk, or you just don't have to listen to that wind noise. So hopefully that wind noise on the last video or this video didn't discourage you from checking out the next one. One of the biggest mistakes I made going in was we brought way too much food. I packed out like 6 pounds of food. I'm learning the rations and the portions that I need for every day. The other kind of negative thing is the Sawyer Mini. That's what we used for filtering water. I had a big bladder that I'd fill up at this creek, haul it back to camp, and then we would squeeze everything through a Sawyer Mini. And it took like a half an hour every night just to get 6 to 7 liters. So I'm going to switch up my water filtration to something that's either a gravity fed with a larger filter. Sawyer Mini is 0.1 microns. Most of the higher flow ones are 0.2 microns. But I'm thinking I might do the Sawyer Squeeze. That's a bigger Sawyer that is still 0.1 microns. Going out again, I'm going out a lot this month. I'm going to try to get like 15-20 days in the mountains. So I'll go out from Monday through Wednesday, come back Thursday, and then go out Friday through the end of the next week. So there's going to be a lot of footage, and I'm assuming that I'm going to have more luck because of just putting myself out there more times.